Something is digging up our landscape. What do you think it is? Because I'm telling you, we had ideas and it is not what we thought. Hi, everyone. Welcome back to the channel. So, a couple of days ago, we walked out to the mott of tree space in the garden because we recently planted southern lace hinoki cypress and also a juniper. And I just wanted to kind of check on the progress, the status of these trees that were recently planted, but also some Amaria that we planted in the space. And as we entered the area, we saw all of these holes and disheveled mulch everywhere. I mean, it just could not be missed. It was pervasive. My heart sank because the first thought was we have moles or voles because squirrels, we have live oak trees. The squirrels love them. They run through our yard practically every day, and they do not do this. Squirrels do not do this. After surveying the area, we noticed that it was just in the north mott of tree space, which is where we recently put down fresh compost. That was the only thing that made sense in terms of why would some digging animal be in this yard, in this space all of a sudden. That's the only thing that made sense until 2 days later, when on the opposite side of the space that had no compost added, well, it had digging as well. Not as prevalent as on the original side, but digging nonetheless. So, in looking through the garden this time around, it was then that we realized, hey, there's a trail cam that we put over here, and it's pointed directly in this area. So for sure, whatever the culprit was should have been recorded. So y'all, after looking at the trail cameras, the culprit was about one of the worst things I could have ever imagined. I mean, there's probably 4 or 5 things in nature that might come through the gardens here that scare the bejeebies out of me. But this is in the top of that list. This is definitely something in my top 5 things that I don't ever want to see in this garden. I've been so scared that even for the past week, I've barely been out in the garden at all, in the backyard, and definitely not over in this space over here. You guys, this culprit, it's an animal, like I said, I don't ever want to encounter. Our yard has been invaded by skunks. Oh my God, skunks. But they will not win, I hope. So I spent the past couple of days with time set aside to research skunks, their habits, what attracts them, everything skunks. Do they have natural predators? And definitely how to keep them out of this darn yard. So first off, skunks are primarily nocturnal animals, so they come out at night. They're avoided by many predators, well, specifically those that have a decent sense of smell. However, some owls do not have a good sense of smell, and they will get after the skunks. Foxes and cougars, and a cougar is at the top of my list of something I don't ever want to see. I don't want to see a cougar within 500 miles of where we live. But cougars, foxes may use the element of surprise to get after the skunk prior to the skunk's spraying opportunity. Now, while foxes frequent this garden at night, practically every night, the foxes and the skunks don't seem to cross paths. Like the foxes have been coming through like 2 hours before or 2 hours after the skunks. And we can't rely on this method of deterrence. So the strategy was to determine how can we repel skunks. and eliminate what they might be digging for. Now, as much as we like mulch, I would tell you sometimes we wonder if rocks everywhere is the way to go because the snakes don't like river rock, lava rock, pea gravel. Um, the It might stop some of the digging, especially with larger, heavier rocks. But being a garden and a plant person, I am 100% a plant person. I know that having good soil is very important, and rocks definitely interfere with that. So they are after grubs. So the next step will be to look at milky spores, or I know people use milky spores to eliminate grubs and other organic methods of dealing with the grubs. But for now, I've got to keep these skunks out of this yard. And so, one thing that I read is that they do not like citrusy fragrances, they don't like the scent of ammonia. And look at what I found, lemon scented ammonia. I mean, how great is that? So, I'm going to go ahead and get a bucket and put on these gloves. Going to soak some towels in the citrusy ammonia and tidy up the space, put everything back in place because if I don't, it's going to be difficult to determine if the skunk has been back. So I'm going to quickly work on shoveling everything back where it's supposed to be, and then these citrus ammonia laced towels will be placed throughout the garden beds. So fingers crossed. If any of you all have dealt with skunks and have any advice to share in terms of how to keep them out of the garden, please share that advice because the skunks, they are really negatively impacting my garden psyche. The very last thing I ever want to do is come out here to the garden, find a sleeping skunk. I really don't know much about skunks, but if any of you have any advice regarding how you can keep skunks out of the garden, and gonna say up front that putting mesh around the fencing to try and keep them out that way. We have an HOA and they're probably not going to go for that. But anything that you can share will be greatly appreciated. Please share. So, thank you for watching this video. I hope you have a great day in your gardens. I hope that your gardens are skunk free. And bye.